What's poppin', man? We tapped in with my boy Kayo from the city, man. Go ahead and let everybody know who you is.
It's your boy Kayo Lewiz, Big 27, mind blowing. I'm tapped in with my nigga Ground Zero. Let's get it.
Most definitely, man. So, where you get the name Kayo from?
The dictionary. Because at first my rap name was Ace. And I wanted something more relevant to my real initials, KL. So I was going through the dictionary, the K words and shit, and found this word KO. And it's like the spelled out version of KO, like knockout. So like in anime, they don't put KO, they put like KAYO. And I was like, oh, that shit raw. And then I just put that with my last name, threw a Z on that hoe. Shit, Kayo Lewiz.
Okay, most definitely. And you know where exactly you from?
In Little Rock, Arkansas. The Dub, that's Dub. My family them from the Edo. My mama, my auntie and them, they from that side, but I'm from the, she raised me in Southwest.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you know, what's your opinion, what's your outlook about your city as a whole?
As far as the music scene is concerned?
You know, just your city. We can touch on the music on down, but like, far as your city, you know, Little Rock.
Shit.
You hear Little Rock, you know, what is like?
Damn. We need work, but I feel like it's unity here. We got some shit to do. We got some groundwork to cover. But for the most part, I feel like Little Rock as a whole, bro, we just a big ass family, you know. We just don't know how to get right now. But I feel like with time, you know, we gotta bump our heads. And I feel like Little Rock, like, let me say it like this. Little Rock been this way. You know, we been going through things where it's like the crime level being where it said gang violence, all that shit. You know, it's a lot of us that wasn't even here when some of the shit jumped off. You feel me? I feel like now that some of this shit done died down, yeah, it's still a lot going on, but I feel like the younger generation, you know, us, we can come together and fix this shit because we really don't have to be, you know, a part of that shit. You feel me? So I just feel like, bro, it's just a lot of groundwork and shit that we got to cover. But after that, bro, Lil Rock gonna be good. You feel me? Super good. We got to stop trying to be like everybody else. You know, we need to stop trying to be like the new Atlanta or, you know, in the past, the new Chicago. We need to be Lil Rock, you know, as a people.
Every talk, cause it's a big difference. Like, yeah. Man, I'm telling you, bro, it's finna be a powerhouse for real. Like, once everybody see the vision and, you know, the people who, you know, in it for the wrong reason, once they get out the way, I'm telling you, bro, it's finna be a powerhouse, bro.
Yeah, it's a gold mine here, bro. We got so much talent, and I ain't even talking about just music, just art, like period, painting. You feel me? Dancing. You know, we got people like you, nigga, journalism, all that shit, bro. Like, it's here. You feel me? It's a gold mine here. We just gotta learn how to, I don't know, wake up to that, you know, in a way.
Real talk. So would you say artists could blow from Arkansas? Like, they don't have to go outside the state and, you know?
Definitely. Yeah. Like, in the past, though, you know, because I love, you feel me? But in the past, it was kind of hard to do because we really didn't have the resources, per se. But now, it's like a lot of indigo children, you know, the gifted ones, I like to call them, that's coming through the cracks and, you know, putting shit together, you know. So now I feel like it's going to be a new dawn of, like, talent and music to where, like, it's going to be impossible for us to get ignored on that type of shit. So I definitely feel like somebody could blow out of Arkansas without leaving. For real.
Most definitely. And you mentioned you had left. Where you go?
I went to Florida for college, Full Sail University, but wasting time. I'm sitting in the classroom because they got crazy ass hours there, bro. I'm sitting in the classroom for 8 hours and they telling me shit that I already knew. And I feel like I could have been connected with somebody, tapped in with somebody, making a change somewhere. And my heart wasn't in it. And anything my heart not in, I ain't gonna participate in. That's just how I am.
Come on.
That's just how I am. So I just, you know, I had to do what I had to do. But education is important, though. Like, if you on that route, bro, keep going, push hard. But for me, that wasn't my route.
I mean, that's real, though. That's understandable.
Real shit. Yeah.
And growing up, you know, what type of music would you say influenced you? You know, help mold you into the person you are today?
You know, Pac. That's the from the beginning, it's always been Pac. Because my mama, she told me stories about her playing that nigga music when I was in her stomach on the way, like, come get me from daycare. And as I got older, bruh, I thought, like, for some reason, I thought I knew him. Like, as a kid, like, I feel like I knew Pac because I had like listened to his music for so long. I saw his pictures all around my house. So, like, Pac is one person that really laid the blueprint, you know, like, for this music shit and everything. And I ain't gonna lie, as a man, you know, and some of his lyrics, bro, he say a lot of shit that a lot of men scared to say out loud still to this day, you know. And I feel like Pac was a revolutionary above all this music shit. Pac was a revolutionary. He used his brain, you feel feel me? He didn't just use that pen and pad to just say what the fuck he wanted to say because he could. It was more so a thing where every time he put a song out, it was something that you had to learn. You know, he was mapping something out. You know, he was political. You know, so Pop, definitely. Pop.
Okay. Yeah. And, you know, and currently, you know, like who's some artists you listening to?
Oh, Lord, I'm listening to everybody. I'm a huge music fan, so it's a lot of people, but I got, of course, Young Boy. Of course, I got classic. I got a lot of classic rock. I really listen to a lot of old shit more than I listen to the new shit nowadays. But I'm bumping T Grizzly new shit right now. Okay. I'm fucking with what's that nigga name? Gold Link. I'm fucking with him. Ari Lennox, Cole, of course. Kendrick. That nigga still ain't dropped. I'm fucking with Drake. You know, just like. Just how they come, you know, like niggas did, like how they come, you know. But my favorites of this generation would probably be Kenny, Cole, Chance. I fuck with. Damn, that's hard. That's a hard ass list, but those are some of them. Just, you know, in a nutshell.
Most definitely. Yeah. And you know, when it come to music, you and your music career, you know. How would you say that kind of got established? Like, you know, what led you to turn to music?
I wasn't good at sports, believe it or not. So it was legit like a thing where it's like, bro, you gonna hoop or you gonna rap, like type shit. And like I wasn't really good at basketball. Like I was never good at, you know, like the pressure of it, the coordination of it, none of that shit. So I was more into wanting to be in plays, wanted to do poetry, shit like that. And then that's when I was like, shit, I might as well just start rapping and see where it take me. Oh yeah, I wanted to be a singer at one point too. I went through puberty and my voice started cracking and shit. I couldn't do it no more. So then I was like, well, fuck it, let's rap. And shit, ever since then, like 14, when I got in my first studio, I've been running with that shit, yeah. I mean, it's been all I saw.
And you know, through trial and error with this, you know, what would you say, what have you learned? Like,
oh my God. You cannot depend on nobody else. First and foremost, bro. If you're going to be a rapper, you need a team, yes. But at the end of the day, bro, you have to make sure that you solid on what you standing on. You feel me? Like, you can't put together no team if you don't even know what you stand for. Because your team's supposed to reciprocate that, you know? So, if you're going to do this, first of all, you need to have a foundation. You know, you need to know where you're trying to go. And second of all, bro, you got to have the work ethic. You cannot depend on somebody else to do shit for you, bro. Like, you have to be willing to get up and go for it yourself. Like, at all times. You feel me? Seek every opportunity because they not going to be at your front door. You feel me? That's one thing that I will say about this shit. But all in all, have fun, bro. If you love this shit, love it. Do not make this shit no job. Don't make it harder than what it is, bro. Love it, bro. Do this shit, have fun, but put work into it, bro. And you never know what it could turn into. For real.
Most definitely. Yeah. And you know, when it comes to the city, you know, are you tapped in with any artists, producers, or, you know, any local?
Yeah, I fuck with a lot of, I'm tapped in with a lot of niggas. My nigga, like I just told you, I tapped in with my nigga Jay Tizzle. I'm tapped in with my nigga Two Stack Javo, nigga Semi Soul, Ghost, Jara, my nigga. Who else some producers in this bitch? Damn, it's so many fucking artists to name.
I know you can probably can't think of all of them.
Nigga, it's so many,
they get the
bro,
picture, though.
Yeah, I love Lil Rock, bro. Like, bro, if you from Lil Rock, I probably heard your music and I probably fuck with you. So, yeah.
And, you know, when it comes to your music, you know, what all do you actually have out now?
Yeah, I just dropped my latest project, Z2. That was in December, 2018. I just dropped the new single this year, Focus. I got some shit on SoundCloud that I'm just leaking just so people can listen to. But as far as big projects, Z2 and Focus is my biggest shit right now that I'm pushing. So go get that shit. It's on iTunes and really everywhere, that you can find music. That's where Z2 gonna be at. Focus is only on Apple and SoundCloud for now, and I think Spotify. So yeah.
Most definitely, man. And like, what else? What's some that you would say that give you that extra spark that you driven by? Like,
being an underdog. I really feel like me and my team mind blowing. Like, it's just it's me, my dog Jade, she a rapper, my nigga K Chill, he coming up, and then the producers that I just named. we all under, a little team, but I feel like being underdogs is what pushes me the most, like I can't speak for them, but for me, it's really being an underdog, like knowing that people only gonna wanna fuck with me once I blow, like that type of thing, like that right there make me be like, shit, I'm finna give them a reason to then, type shit, and that shit keep me going, you feel me? So, yeah, that.
And, what's your thoughts on that? People only coming around and fucking with you, once it actually take off.
It's a part of the game. For real. That's another thing. You're going to have to take a lot of this shit for what it is. Charge it to the game. Because it happened. The bitches, the money, the like not the female, but the bitches, the money, the hate, the fake love, all that shit. It come with the game, and you're gonna have to take that for that, and you're gonna have to be solid within yourself to understand what it is being placed in front of you at that time, because it come in phases, bro. Like right now, you probably won't have no clout and everything. You probably don't got no type of attention, but you got one song that's out, or you put out a project that everybody fucking with, and all of a sudden you got all of these people around you that was not there when you ain't had shit. You gotta know what that is, and you're gonna have to, be solid within yourself. So that, yeah, definitely that.
Most definitely, man. And what can the people expect from you, moving forward?
Nigga, gas, all pressure. I ain't planning on stopping no time soon. You feel me? At all. Like, I feel like in the most humblest way possible, I feel like I'ma lead New Wave Lil Rock. Because we going into a whole new generation, a new wave of things, all that old shit, all of that, like the gangster thug shit, like the yappers in the videos and the drugs and all that shit is cool and everything, but in a minute, that shit finna all get shut down, and I feel like I'm finna make a way for the ones that's not really a part of that group of people to finally have a voice. Not that, the people that's different in the city haven't had a voice, but it hasn't been as big, and I feel like I'm gonna make a way for that, and I want to be the one to do it. So
most definitely, my nigga, you can do just that, bro. Real
Right.
talk. I'm tapped in with you. I'm supporting
Sure.
your movement. Real
Love,
talk,
bro, on me.
Most definitely.
That's
And
love.
before we wrap the whole thing up, what's some words of advice, some positive you lead the youth with?
Be yourself at all times. No matter what, no matter who you are, no matter what people say about you, be yourself. Real niggas, not these motherfuckers that be cap talking, acting like what they got is who they are. I'm talking about like real niggas that's solid within themselves, that's cool enough with themselves and comfortable with themselves. They gonna respect you more if you just be yourself, bro. Niggas can always see through that fake shit at all times. So make sure you be yourself. That's one thing I always say to somebody. Be yourself.
Most definitely, man. And we tapped in with that boy KO, man. Y'all go tap in with him ASAP. Go ahead and let the people know where they can find you at on social media.
Yeah, on Instagram, Kayo Lewiz. On Twitter, Kayo Lewiz TMB. On YouTube, Kayo Lewiz. SoundCloud, Kayo Lewiz. Apple Music. Really, Kayo Lewiz everywhere. If you type in Kayo Lewiz in whatever search box, you gonna get everything. So fuck with me, bro.
Most definitely. It's been a pleasure tapping in, bro.
Oh, you for sure. On me. Solid. What's up, it's your boy Kayo Lewiz, and I'm tapped in with Ground Zero. For sure that.